Hey guys.
What's up, baby? We out.
Welcome to the very first episode of For a Friend. Like, we are so excited.
Yeah, man.
We are beyond excited.
Extremely.
If you guys knew the sort of stuff that Fresh and I get in our DMs,
Bruh.
I think you would pass out. We get the funniest, craziest stories. And I'm always calling him up like, yo, like, look at what someone just sent me. He's big on Twitter, so he's always seeing the Twitter trends. People are sending him stuff on Twitter. So we were like, okay, you know what? These stories are too crazy not to be shared. We're going to bring them to radio. And he just has the craziest opinions. We have different opinions on everything. I think I'm a little bit more soft. And he's more to the point. So, yeah, I mean, tell us a bit about yourself so people know who we are.
You already know what I do, man. Fresh L, artist, model, just entertainer, everything.
Lolo, you guys know me, Lolo, YouTuber, entrepreneur. Just out here about my boss stuff, always.
Always,
just trying to be a 20-something in Lagos is not easy. Yeah. But, we move.
We move, man. So,
I mean, today, sorry, if you hear paper flipping, it's because I'm one of those people that writes everything down.
Yeah, Lolo writes everything
down. I write everything down. I can't write on my phone. It's crazy. So, today we have this email.
Yeah.
That allegedly new, as they say, is she's asking for a friend. But in my opinion, sis has got herself in a pickle. So basically, do you want to read it? Should I read it?
Read it.
Okay, so basically she goes, hey guys, so my friend traveled and left her house keys with me. I met this guy at SIP about 2 months ago and I took him back to her house and I told him I owned the flat. Now, we're getting serious and my friend is coming back and she's going to need to get back into her house. What do I do?
First of all, why is it always at SIP? SIP, that's where you find all these...
SIP is the home of debauchery.
Man, SIP is a dangerous place.
It's wild. I mean, I don't even know where to start because first of all, your friend must have been gone for a while. Yeah. For you to be able to scam this. And second of all, did you take all the pictures down in her house or like...
Yeah, that'd be so awkward.
How did you convince him it was your house? I mean, the security... Like, what happened? What was the build up to this guy believing that this is your house? And where is the guy's house? Why weren't you going to his...
Exactly.
Yeah, why weren't you going to his own house? Why are you... bringing him.
Guys going to babes' cribs is actually a bag. It's a weird bag. Yeah, I know a lot of guys that do that.
But bag as in like I don't understand. Please explain this.
Just
to
like me. Some girls have like their own flats or whatever, and guys like just sleeping over there instead of taking the girls back to theirs. Most times because they might have a babe or something else at home, so just be lodging or lounging with another girl in her own place. But yeah, man, especially like outside, like nights out, it's like a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing, yeah.
I mean, so that means we have to run the option of, or the possibility of this guy rather having a babe. Yeah. So there's a chance, sis, if you're listening, the first thing you need to investigate before you even figure out whether it's worth continuing to lie to him is he single or not? Because if he's not single, what's the point? I think just take the L. Everybody take their L and everybody should go their own way.
Facts, man.
That's the first thing. But I mean, also, how close are you to this girl? Because there's a chance you guys can run this scam together. I'm not encouraging it, but there's a chance. I'm serious. There's a chance that she can be like, look, sis, the streets are hard. Like, if the guy's tough, bag is up, she might be like, you know what? Yeah. Let's just see how we can. Do you know what I mean? So that's an option. Talk to your friend. She may not be offended if you guys are really close. If she's left her keys with you this whole time, then she trusts you to a degree. It's
not cool though. Not cool. That's why, me personally, I hate leaving my keys with my friends. Okay. Because this type of BS can happen anytime. I don't even like guys giving in my yard, even when I'm there. Yeah. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm the same. I wouldn't mind giving my keys to my friend, but chill on me coming back and I'm sleeping in my bed and that bed's just it's just been roughed up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be awkward. It'll be awkward. So I mean, I hope that your friend was aware that you were gonna be staying in her house and she didn't just like leave you her keys to water her plants or something. Yep. Because then I think you may have a problem with your friend the guy. For sure. But I would definitely say you have to come clean to her. I don't know so much about coming clean to the guy. If the guy is not even single, let him go around thinking that's your house. Like, he missed out. Like, I think that's okay. That's all right. But I don't think you should. But she said they're getting serious. So if you really like him, I would say come clean because it could be something that comes to bite your relationship in the butt further down the line. Yeah. And I'm never one. I don't promote lying, but I understand white lies. Yeah. I get it because there's a chance he's told you a white lie too. It's the beginning stages of dating, so don't take it so seriously.
But yeah, I think the first person you should tell is your friend.
Definitely tell your friend, man. You have to tell your friend.
But please, sorry, we need to go back to this thing about it being a wash to go back to a girl's house. Please,
it's a real. It's not like.
Let me be woke because
basically, if you go clubbing right now, and the guy's like, "Oh, what are you up to after?" And like, "I'm going back home." Like, "Oh, do you live alone?" And you say, "Yes." It's coming to yours. Because,
right. Okay.
Do you understand? Like, cause basically, like, it's kind of dangerous right now to even invite a girl to your house.
Why?
Because some girls are just on some. I can't go to any guy's house. So, okay, let me come to your house.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Angle sha.
Because like you have all the control, it's your own space. Do you understand? I'll just be on the couch, cooling off. If you want to take me to your room,
be on the couch. You guys can't see me, but wink, wink.
Yeah, man. That couch bag is a real bag as well. Let's be on the couch. You know, bring your laptop. Let's give them Netflix. You know.
No, I'm behind. I haven't heard of this coming to a girl's house thing.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's insane.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Okay. Well, for you, I'm not gonna say your name because I understand you want to be anonymous. But I would say, talk to your friend, see how she feels. If you guys fall out, then you have no choice but to complain to the guy. If she's willing for you to continue to use a house to lie, then you're good. But if you really do like the guy and you want to take him seriously, I would just say fess up early and take it from there and just see how it goes.
Definitely.
I wouldn't drag it on too long.
Yeah, you can't drag this too long, man. Because you're going to find out at some point.
Yeah.
You're going to find out at some point.
All right, guys, we are back again for more Asking for a Friend. We had to do a quick commercial break because, you know, Red TV and Red Radio got to get their coin that they are not sharing with us, but it's all good.
That's not true.
Just
that's not true.
We're not going to talk about it too much, okay? Okay.
All right, so we got a new message from Cynthia from Marina. She says, "Hey guys, I've been dating this guy for about 2 years. At first he was broke, but during COVID he hammered and he bought me a car, invested millions in my business. I recently found out he was part of the COVID scams. Should I confront him or keep chopping the bar?" Damn, Cynthia, it's a crazy one, but
as they say, choke. But I mean, personally, I'm of two minds. I was actually having this conversation with my friend the other day, and it was a video that we were doing on a different platform. We were talking about how our financial expectations too high. And it's funny that we got this message because I actually believe fraud guys have changed the game.
100%.
They have changed this dating game, this marriage game, this expectations game, because I mean, I don't know how old this gentleman is, but to be able to buy you a car, invest millions in your business, buy a house, all within COVID months, you have to really, really hit, and you have to. This is just disposable income.
For
like these are not. Well, these are investments, but car is not really an investment. But do you know what I mean? So
this is wild.
I'm even surprised that like you didn't see it as you didn't catch on earlier that it was a scam because unless you hit like a massive contract, I don't know. It's just not really realistic.
Unless he was part of like Paystack or something.
Right?
But yeah, this is ridiculous, man.
So you as the guy, would you if you ended up doing fraud and your girlfriend found out, would you expect her to stay, leave, confront you? What, as a man, what is your preferred reaction?
First of all, I wouldn't do fraud. But if I was definitely on that fraud vibe, I would actually be scared that she might snitch on me. If I didn't give her everything she wanted.
Oh, really?
So I feel like most girls would definitely just start making crazy demands. And the second you don't like meet up to that expectation, then they'll throw you under the bus.
Do you know, I've never actually thought about that. Maybe it's because as black people, we have this culture of like, don't be a snitch. Yeah. So I've always grown up with the don't be a snitch.
Are you black?
Offended. I'm light-skinned, yes, but I am very much a black woman. Cool. I grew up in Nigeria and everything.
So
by the way,
so you won't snitch?
I wouldn't snitch.
That's dope.
I wouldn't snitch. I may blackmail you.
Yeah.
I may blackmail you hard.
Yeah.
Like
I think most girls would do that.
Yeah, I can. I might black if. Depending on what it is, if you're now doing me greasy, like you're literally dogging me out, like you're treating me like crap, and I have all these secrets,
of course.
I'd be like, yeah, don't worry, I'll walk away, but I'll walk away for a nice sum. You get what I mean? But I wouldn't go to the police. I just think that's kind of dead. But in this situation, though, I mean, they've been dating for 2 years. I think it depends on how seriously you take the relationship. I mean, I don't know. Are you able to take a relationship seriously when you find out that the income is fraud because that's not really sustainable.
Yeah.
So, but if it's something, if it's like a bubblegum relationship, I personally, I'll say chop the bar now.
Yeah, I mean, investing millions in your business.
In your business, like focus on that. Yeah.
Just build your business from there and just keep it cool.
Keep it cool. Like I definitely, I would, first of all, girl, don't tell anybody. Don't tell your mom, don't tell your dad, don't tell your sister, don't tell your cousin, your brother, because guys are crazy. And you go and tell somebody, next thing you know, their Agberos at your front door, like, bang, 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 bang. Where's Cynthia? There, you don't need it. You don't need that smoke.
What if everything just comes out? What if the guy, his own friends actually snitched on him? Because there are multiple guys that are doing this whole scam thing.
That is between you and your maker. That one does not concern me.
But then, what if they now tie this babe because obviously he sent money to her account, so now she's a part of the whole.
See, this is what I'm saying. I almost wish you didn't know. Plausible deniability. Yeah. You're sending me money. All I know is my boyfriend is sending me money. I don't know your account details. I don't know where your money is coming from. That's none of my business. And to be honest, to implicate her on a legal side, there would have to be some level of proof that she was in the know of where the money was coming from. And in Nigeria, if she has a good enough lawyer, people make so much money here that it's easy to lie and just say that you assume you made the money from X, Y, and Z. Do you know anybody that does fraud?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you rate them?
No, I don't.
Like, not at all.
Because they always just all want to flex on people.
Right.
That's the only reason why I actually don't like them. And they'll be
But is that a valid reason for not liking somebody though? Because they're flexing on you?
Nah, because it's like you're stealing from everyone's accounts and you're shitting on people who are actually working for money.
Right.
That's really annoying to me, man.
Okay,
so
I agree.
From that angle, just like.
So what do you think about the people that claim that their fraud is a form of repatriation for black people, that they defraud white people and basically they're taking their money back?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyone that steals from anyone's bank account to me, I can't rate you.
That's all.
I can't rate you.
Okay, so obviously I'm going to plug in another show from, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Red Hot Topics. That's another show on Red TV, and one of the topics that we discussed on there was, do you believe in glorifying these fraudsters who they make their money from fraud and then they end up doing something positive? So Cynthia, let's say your guy had done fraud and he's done this COVID scam, which to me, that's why I don't rate him, because it was a COVID scam. Yeah. Let's say he does this scam and then he goes and builds a hospital, and in that hospital they start giving out COVID testing kits for 10K. Yeah. Would that make you feel better about the guy? Like, would you now think, okay, he's not as much of a fraudster?
I feel like if he does something positive like that, and he actually repents and he just, he's changed his ways, I feel like that's cool.
So he has to stop fraud.
He has to just
but
stop
if he keeps doing fraud to fund the hospital, then what? Then it's no. And people's lives are being saved. Yeah. They are giving out the vaccine. Yeah, they're doing everything.
Wow, that's a tough one, no. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because we actually have a lot of those in Nigeria. We have a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right.
It's still
evil.
It's still evil, right? No matter what.
It's still evil.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know? I used to say it was evil, but do you know what? For me, I would even say define fraud, because if you're working in government and you're taking from your constituency, it's a type of fraud. If you're working in a bank and you're giving out loans with low interest rates to your friends, it's still fraud. If you are, whatever it is you're doing, I think there are so many successful people in this country that do an element of fraud, but because it's not section 419 of the constitution, okay, then it's not, they're like, okay, yeah, it's not fraud. But it is though. It's a type of fraud. Even going down to the basic level of movie producers, if you're defrauding women out of their bodies for, do you know, depending on whichever way you want to look at it, there's fraud in different ways. So we live in a country where fraud is almost an acceptable medium of elevation.
I feel like anything illegal.
Yeah, in the world, really.
Anything illegal. If you have to like hide about, this type of action, I think it's just bad, man.
If
you can't just come out with your chest and say you did this, you paid this, then that's no point.
How many people do you know come out with their chest though? I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying I think it's high time that we actually explore what this fraud thing is. And Cynthia, I think my last words to you would be, as much as I don't agree with fraud, I'm very much go based on people and what they say. So have a conversation with him. I would say confront him. Yeah. When you've choked enough about to sustain yourself for a while. Yeah, and just figure out, do you know what I mean? Like, don't lose out now. The guy, he's defrauded the COVID people. We used to defraud him a little bit, tip a tap. But that would be my
enjoy your car.
Enjoy your car, girl. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I hope it's a nice one.
Man. Hopefully I run into you.
Hopefully. See you at Sip on Sunday. So So it says, hey guys, Yawa don't bust. I quit my job that my dad got me at the bank because he knows the manager. For the last 6 months, I've been pretending to go to my office job from the house, but I've been doing my own thing. And I've recently started making money, so I think it's paying off. However, my boss is coming over for dinner next week. Do I tell my parents I've quit, or should I just go out and not be at home?
Whoa.
So like, first of all, they're going to talk about you and your parents are going to find out.
For sure.
So if you think you going out is going to make a difference, it's not.
Sure,
just by the way.
Gotta.
They're going to nab you. But it's okay, let them nab you. Like, I'm assuming you're not a baby.
Yeah.
Like, to have a job in the bank, you're over 18, maybe you're over 21. So, I mean, take life by the bullhorns, YOLO.
Yeah.
Do your own thing.
I hope he has enough money to actually like move out or stay with a friend or something at least.
I mean, I don't know how strict your parents are. If they kick you out, that's gonna be deep. Oh.
Yeah, I see his parents kicking him out. Man. I can't even lie.
Really? Okay, so here's the thing. Now, you said, should you tell your parents, should you go out? If you go out and you're not there, you might come back to hell, like hellfire.
Literally.
They may be actually like mad. But if you sit them down and talk to them before the boss comes, because think about it, it'll be embarrassing for them. Like, imagine they just say to the guy, like, oh, so how is Tola doing at the office? And the boss is just like, you'll make your parents look stupid. And then I feel like African parents, that's even when they get more pissed off. They'll be like, is something wrong with you? So I would even say, like, just tell them the truth. But one thing I've learned is don't tell them as if you're seeking for permission. Just be like, look, I've quit my job. I've quit. This is what I have chosen to do. But it's bold, though.
Yeah, it's very, especially because, like, the boss is, like, his dad's friend.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more like, man, everyone is going to be disappointed.
Yeah, like I went out on a limb for you.
Yeah, like, do you understand?
Yeah,
like,
and then
you
now,
actually
like,
helped to get the job. Now you did it. Yes, you're making your own money, but it's like, nah.
I think it would matter how long you worked there for as well. Like, if you worked there for a long time and you did your time, then, you know. But how did you quit? I mean, how are you waking? So you're actually waking up early every morning for nothing?
Exactly.
For 6 months. For 6 months, like that's commitment. Like, even that alone, are you sure you couldn't stay in the job? Because if you're waking up,
exactly.
Do you get? Because if you're waking up early to be at a bank job for 8 o'clock, and you're not actually at the bank, so where do you go during the day? Like,
you go to the studio.
Do you go to the studio? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, the hardest part about my 9 to 5 was waking up in the morning and being there on time. So if that part you're even willing to continue to do, I would even just say go back to the job, because you're not really using the free time. You're just sort of like, you know.
Someone like you, like, you know, you do so many things, right? If you had like a movie role or whatever, or like your YouTube was giving you like $1,000 a day, you could actually leave your job now. Wow. You leave your job now.
No, I'll leave my job, but I will not be waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's for sure.
Yeah, but you have
if I'm making $1,000
have to do that to let your parents know. But we just tell your parents.
No, if I'm making $1,000 a day, I know my parents. If I go to my mom and I'm like, Mommy, I'm making $1,000 a day, my mom will say, this is the day. Like, she'll be happy for me. Like, at that point, she wouldn't even care if I'm selling paper.
Yeah,
like, if I'm selling air, she'll just be like, you're successful and you're happy and good.
Yeah.
So my parents are very like,
of course,
they're a lot more like accommodating for stuff. Your parents, Tola, they sound very strict.
Yeah.
And you seem afraid. Like, Yawa hasn't really bust yet.
Yeah,
Nothing has really happened.
You're
just afraid of
right
a dinner.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You're just kind of scared. I don't think you have any reason to be scared. Life is for the living. YOLO. Take life by the bullhorns.
For sure, man.
I would say just tell them, man. Put your big boy pants on and just do it.
Go for it, T. We're out here, man.
Just go for it. BJ, you're back. Don't worry. Come back and tell us. Give us the feedback so we can discuss what happened.
Exactly. Okay, so this is Bookie from Abeokuta.
Whoa, okay.
Hey guys, my boyfriend is a comedian. He's not funny. His skits are dry. What should I do?
Wow, to the point. Should you even give us a long story?
Whoa.
The guy's jokes are dry.
Jokes, comedian, damn. Probably cracking jokes in Yoruba as well.
Ooh.
Terrible. Imagine hearing dry Yoruba jokes.
That I was actually gonna say. I was like, I feel like the jokes would even be more dry because he's saying them if he says them in Yoruba. But there's nothing worse than a dry comedian. I think because it's uncomfortable. It's awkward. Like, it's awkward when people are trying to be funny and they're not funny, and it's like, ha ha.
No, I'm telling you, man.
Ha. No.
But it's your boyfriend. You love him. You love him.
I love you. I don't love your content now.
Yeah. So
like,
you
I
tell
don't
him.
understand. I'll tell. Listen, me personally, I'm cutthroat. Like, and I like people to be honest with me, because maybe because I put out content myself.
Yeah.
If I have people in my life that are watching my content and they know it's dead and they're not telling me, I'm actually gonna cancel you, because you're letting me embarrass myself out in these streets. And when they're talking about me, you're not gonna defend me because you know that I'm trash.
Yeah.
So why are you gonna allow people to be saying I'm trash? You be believing I'm trash, and I'm actually gonna be trash, and you call yourself my friend or my boyfriend. Now you're cancelled.
Yeah, facts. I agree, man.
But then again, there's one thing Beyonce was like, she goes, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah.
That's what Beyonce said. And I believe artists are sensitive about their stuff, because you're an artist.
I'm so sensitive. I can't I can't go front.
I feel like if you did you haven't made a crap song, thank God, but I feel like if you were to make a crap track, would you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
You want me to be like, Fresh music.
But it'll hurt me, but I like when you tell me.
Well, you would want. So how would so Bookie, I guess you're listening.
Yeah.
We're gonna use ourselves. How would you want me to tell you that your music is crap?
I'm like, Fresh, like, who made the beats? Can you say it this way? Or like, yeah. But don't just be like, yo, it's dead, it's dry, or whatever. Do you get? We must be asking those kind of questions leading up to like, I'm not sure if I really like this for you right now. Maybe you should get someone on the hook instead.
So basically, you want the insult.
So Bookie should like
sugar.
Bookie should just be like, bro, like, I mean, sorry, babe, whatever. Like, let's watch some basketball things. Maybe you could learn from this, or let's watch Dave Chappelle, whatever the case may be. So encourage him and
to watch other stuff.
Yeah, so it could help him get better.
Okay, but like, so what happens if let's just say you were my boyfriend or whatever, and I told you and you actually just didn't take it well.
Yeah.
Like, so what happens when guys because guys have egos, and when their egos are bruised, they can be quite mean.
It could be a big fight. It could be a big fight, man.
So how do we help Bookie not enter that kind of trouble? Do you think there's a way to say it such that it's impossible for him to take it the wrong way? Do you think she should be prepared for him to take it the wrong way?
Yeah, I think she should be prepared, just as long as you're not being like abusive. Do you understand? Like, don't actually use words like, oh, it's dead, or don't tell him like he can never make it. Like, don't say things like that, because you can't limit his dreams.
What's that Drake line that he said that he was bumping his music for that girl in the car, and she was like, who's this, can we change the track? Drake is the top 3, 1, 2 and 3 on the Billboard 100 right now. So actually it may not be bad to just give him the truth and be like, look, actually
even that babe said Drake may not be as big as Trey Songz. So many things like that have happened.
Boy, was she wrong.
But but it could cause a serious breakup though.
And I also do content, and I think if someone was to tell me that my content was crap, I'll take it personally.
Yeah,
I'll take it personally. But I think it depends, because I'm very self-critical, so maybe that's why when I'm putting out content that's not very good, I know. Yeah. As I'm editing it, I would have an idea that this is just not going to be a top-ranking video for me. So I self-criticize, and I think maybe that's something that she can tell him to do. Maybe tell him to rank his skits 1 to 10 and like see the ones he prefers, and force him to realize himself that the thing isn't doing well. Maybe that could.
Because also some people, I gravitate to those people that support me.
Right.
So I was even dating one girl. She never said my music was whack. She actually loved my music, but publicly she would never like post me or like support me.
Right.
But the people who were doing that, I really appreciated it from them.
No, of course.
So it's like,
do you think it's important in a relationship to have support from your partner?
Definitely, man. Like, if your guy thinks your content is whack, that's already one thing. But if he's now not even posting, he's not liking, he's not... that's
no, but if my guy thinks my content is whack and he posts it, we'll fight at home.
Yeah.
I will actually fight. I'm like, you told me it's crap, and then you're posting it. You're a fraud. You two, you're a fraudster. Like, so you want to be out in public, say, I support my babe, I support my babe. But behind closed doors, you're not supporting me. Nah, keep your post. I don't want it. It has to be genuine. It has to be authentic.
Facts.
Bookie, I'll definitely say, like, even if it's crap, like I agree with him, just still post it, still promote the guy, like just still have his back, send him some other skits that you like, be supportive. There's also like different ways to get to a guy's heart. Give him some food, some TLC, be rubbing his head as he's thinking, what would I go to think of to, I think that would offset the insults.
I agree.
Pretty much. Don't take it seriously. It's already comedy, so the guy should have a good sense of humor already. Don't
thick skin is needed in like that
don't
world.
overthink it too much. I don't think it'll be that deep. And if he takes it personally, he's not ready to do this kind of thing, because not everybody's gonna like your your content.
Yeah.
And that's just that. So that's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, man, it's a wrap. You know, the 4 scenarios were crazy today, man. I'm really happy you guys shared it with us. If you guys want to actually share more or whatever, just let us know what's happening. DM at It's Red Radio on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, but if you don't want your name and everything public, just send a DM. We'll check it out and keep your name anonymous.
For sure.
Please send it in. Like, we love reading this stuff. Honestly, it's hilarious. And
funny.
We will continue giving our opinions. Nobody's begging you to take it. That's your choice.
Yep.
But, you know, this is us. We said what we said. We feel how we feel. And that's just that. Okay? We're here with some fresh tea.
That's on what?
That's on period.
Word, you already know.
All right, so we'll catch you guys next week. See ya.
Next week.
Bye.